Men now know that marriage has no advantage in this day and age, just based on the fact that women can just leave whenever they feel like it. They can just be like, I don't like you no more. Divorce. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about a lady who's basically telling the internet why she divorced her husband. I don't know exactly where she's gonna go with it, but let's check it out. If this is your first time here, guys, please leave a like on my videos. Remember to subscribe, it really helps me out, and leave a comment. Let's go.
I divorced my husband. Why did I divorce my husband? I divorced my husband because I was making a certain amount of money. I divorced my husband because I thought I didn't need him anymore.
Yep.
I divorced my husband because I had this senior position at work and thought I held the same position at home. I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him because I had my
None of these reasons have anything to do with cheating or anything like that.
Thought a successful marriage meant I was here and he was down here.
That's interesting.
That's sickness. I found myself divorced and out there looking for love in all the wrong places. This one and that one and that one and that one and this one and that one. And my body count going up and my value going down.
Value going down.
Like TI is. All the while, my husband done found somebody else building.
Oh, he moved on.
A relationship and building a life with them. I should
wow.
married to my husband. I felt like I was on this dark road with no street lights, pitch dark, and I couldn't find my way and didn't know which way to go. I felt lost. I felt like I was walking barefoot on that dark road with pebbles and hot rocks sticking my foot. I felt hurt. I felt alone because every time he and that one and this one and that one left my bed, I was alone.
Alone, yeah, because nobody's staying in the bed with you.
Comfortable for me, my pillow, it was now filled with tears. I should not have left my husband.
All right, guys, this one is quite interesting. I've already shown a few videos on my channel showing both the men and the women talking about divorce and things like that. But it's always interesting when we find one or two people come out to say that they regret making that decision, because in this climate, nobody is saying that. Everybody is currently saying divorce your husband even if you're not happy. Divorce your husband or your wife even if you... Everybody's saying divorce is good at the moment. Even like in the church, it seems to be happening. Even though the Bible doesn't give grounds to divorce easily, it's normally due to unfaithfulness or the breaking of the covenant of the marriage. Unfortunately, now people are just divorcing left, right, and center. So it's always interesting to finally see somebody tell you the truth. I think it's always good for young people to see older people tell them that, look, I've gone before you and it's not nice, right? So you make a better decision. Because right now, young people are being told that, yes, they can get married, but they can divorce whenever they don't feel like the marriage is going any further. And a lot of marriages now, I think they say over 50% of marriages end in divorce. They also say that, I think it's like over 68% or something like that are initiated by women, which means women are the one leaving marriages. And this is the reason why the manosphere exists. Even though the manosphere, their message can be a little bit toxic, just like feminism is, but they exist to tell men that, look, if you get married, 9 times out of 10, you're going to divorce anyway. And when you divorce, the courts are going to destroy you. That's just how it is. And that's why now men are not in a hurry. Men were not in a hurry before, but now you almost have to drag men like dead bodies to the altar for a woman to even get married, because men now know that marriage has no advantage in this day and age, just based on the fact that women can just leave whenever they feel like it. They don't have to wait for cheating or unfaithfulness or something of that sort, or domestic abuse or anything like that. They can just be like, I don't like you no more. Divorce, right? But young people, I really do think for you guys, it's good to watch those who don't follow the norm of like following the crowd, because a lot of people now who are divorced are still in the delusion mode where people are telling them you can do bad all by yourself, you don't need no man, right? They're in that delusional stage where they're living their best life, they're free from marriage, in quotes, they can go out clubbing, do whatever. But when you get to a particular age, you don't have the strength for those things. You want to be at home. When you're sad, you want somebody to hold you. When you're struggling, you want somebody beside you. A lot of marriages are not perfect, but the people are there for each other. I made a video before where a 46-year-old lady was crying because she was getting ready for an operation and she has nobody to help her. Nobody's there to hold her hand. Nobody's there to go through the process with her. This is one of the benefits that you get. As you grow older, you don't have time for clubbing. You don't have time for parties. You want to be at home with your family or somebody that loves you. But young people, look, don't listen to the current age of women or men telling you, you can do bad all by yourself. You don't need no man, be strong, blah, blah, blah. It's when you start getting to 40, 50s. And it's interesting because this lady, you can tell she's up there in age and she's able to tell you, look, this man that I divorced, and I didn't divorce him because he cheated on me, I just divorced him because I thought I was better than him, has moved on and he's building a family with another person, and I'm here struggling, sleeping with X, Y, and Z. And this is the reality for a lot of women now. Even with men, certain men, women don't give them chances, so they end up alone as well. So it's not just women who are alone at the moment. Men who have no game, men who women label as creeps because they don't know how to interact with women. They normally spend their days on their own. The difference between the two is that those men probably don't even get any sex from women, whereas the woman, the equivalent, would still get sex and raise their body count with the men who have game. Young people, take notes, because if somebody's telling you you can just leave your marriage just because, just count your costs, because it's when you're 40, 50, 60 that you understand that actually it's not as fun as they make it sound. Guys, what do you think? Do you know anything about this story? Do you know somebody who has had this experience? Do you believe that marriage is still important in these day and ages? Or do you think that, people should just partner up? Do you think women don't need men anymore? Do you think men don't need women anymore? Do you think that women are so far gone because of feminism that men just need to go their way and just let them self-implode? This is a manosphere talking point. Or do you actually think that people need to come out and start talking so that young people of the next generation are able to see the lie and make better choices? That's where I am. I think older people, I think married people need to come out and talk. That's one, right? And say, look, you don't have to have the negative stuff that's going on out there. Talk about what it means to be loyal. Talk about what it means to love and cherish forever. Talk about what it means to cover each other's weaknesses. You don't have to expose everything. Your husband doesn't have to be perfect and your wife doesn't have to be perfect. Talk about all that stuff that keeps a marriage going. And in turn, those who have gone forward with the divorce your husband, you don't need no man, regret it, talk and say, actually, we made the wrong decision. Don't make the decision that we have made. Whatever your thoughts are, guys, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next reaction.